Hello my friend, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This topic now is about economic ideas, part 5, which is comparative study. Comparative because we will compare about capitalism, communism, and socialism. But socialism is just combination or came out from capitalism and communism. So we have here the debate between capitalism and communism has shaped the global political and economic landscape for decades. These two contrasting economic systems represents different different approaches to resources allocation, wealth distribution, and the role of the state. Discussion aims to compare and contrast capitalism and communism, exploring their fundamental principles, advantages, disadvantages, and their impact on our society. Most modern nations have complex mixed economies that incorporate elements of both private enterprise and government control. This is we are talking nowadays. The balance between free markets and centralized planning remains an ongoing source of political debate and economic reform around the world. I have here a table which is making a comparison between pure capitalism in concept and the pure communism in concept and the socialism part. Okay. I have said socialism is just a hybrid or a mixed economy. So from capitalist, it goes to socialism. And also from communist, it goes to socialism. Both have, nowadays, both have socialism impact. Okay. On the part of religion, in the pure capitalism, usually it is a secular concept with regards to religion. So that means there is a degree of freedom for religion. They can choose to believe or not to believe. It has nothing to do pure capitalism not touching religion. But how about pure communism? It is purely disregard or eliminate all religions. That's why they are called atheists. No belief in the existence of God. Although in other concept, it's also a religion, but the structured religion they don't want to exist. That is pure communism. Now, on the socialism part, with regards to religion, as you know, socialism is just an economic arm of capitalist or communist countries. So, if you ask about religion, it depends. If that socialism coming from capitalism, then it is as secular. But if that socialism is coming from a communist outlook, again, there's no religion is not allowed to exist. Okay? That is what happened now. If we know, if we think that countries are still communistic ideology, their economy is socialist, but they are not allowing any religion to exist in that particular country. So that is a socialist coming from a communist country practicing socialism, socialist economy. But there are countries coming from capitalist and they convert into or they refine their governance. They call it a mixed economy. So they just same as capitalist. They are not interfering in any religious aspect of the people. Okay? But they practice socialism. As an example, which is in the Philippines, we have this socialism economy, but we are from the capitalistic outlook. That means we are practicing socialism, but there's the government is not interfering in a religious belief. Okay? Now, in terms of class distinction, lower, middle, or upper class. So in pure capitalism, it perpetuates class distinction by encouraging wealth accumulation that widens disparities between rich and poor. Capitalism often results in significant income disparity, with wealth becoming concentrated among a selected few, and thus hindering social mobility and perpetuating poverty as rich get wealthier while poor become poorer. That is a pure capitalism. Now, how about social class in pure communism? In the pure communism, there's no class. So all people are equal. So there's no upper class, middle class, lower class. So all people are equal economically. So all are equal under the eyes of government except the ruling class, which is in charge of the distribution of wealth. Now, in terms of socialism, because we have pure communism, pure capitalism, allow disparity, and pure communism, there's not allow any disparity, all equal, classless. How about socialism? Coming from the communist ideology, so they change to socialism outlook. So freedom of movement and free economy gives people equal opportunity to pursue life. That's why we have this in capitalistic outlook is the American dream. The poor can become rich. So that is the socialism aspect coming from capitalist. Now in communism attempts to address this by redistribution of wealth more equitably to create equal classes. Equality is another concern. In theory, everyone is equal under socialism. In practice, hierarchy do emerge, and party officials and well-connected individuals find themselves in better position to receive favored goods. So this is the communistic ideology applying socialism. Okay? So they are equal, but what happened? In the socialist, still there's hierarchy. The party officials have get greater shares of that wealth. Okay? And those who are near to them, to the political parties or the politicians, they get also benefited better than the people which they perceive they should be equal. Now, the third comparison is about system of government. So who will manage them? So in pure capitalism, the capitalist economies typically adopt democratic forms of governance that ensure individual liberty and minimal government interference. So in pure capitalism is usually still a democratic form of government. But in pure communism, how about their government? Equality for all. There's no leaderless. Just obey and follows government policies and laws. So that means their leader is not a person, their leader is a system.